it out. This is episode 23, I believe. It's been a while, and I apologize it's been so long. If you've seen my update video that I posted earlier this week, then you'll know why things took forever and all this and that. And again, you know, I've got this light here, just using one right now until I get the setup rearranged. I got my new computer desk, just got to get it all put together over the next week or so, and then really reorganize things. So I apologize if everything just looks kind of weird right now, if I look, you know, super white and luminescent from the light. But anyway, hopefully everything else still sounds good. I didn't really change any equipment from the move, and yeah, everything should still be set up the same way it was. So now we just got to figure out, try to remember what we did last. I believe what I did last was we were in the Icy Side of Hailfire Peaks, this World 7, and I think the last thing I was doing was working on the alien kids, and then I think I brought Saberman back to life with Mumbo. I know I was doing stuff with Mumbo. I think I did everything I can do with Mumbo. But anyway, so let's go ahead and just hop on over to the Icy Side of Hailfire Peaks and start getting the rest of this knocked out. See how much we can do today, at least. Alright, got my timer going, so let's go. So yeah, a lot has happened in the last, I don't know, has it been a month since I've uploaded one? It might have been. A lot has happened. You know, I mentioned in the update video, Yooka-Laylee came out, and I've played through it completely once. You know, I'm working on a couple other playthroughs of it. I'm trying to get somewhat familiar with it so that I can, you know, get everything mapped out the way I want, so that we can have a good playthrough once I'm ready to do it on here. But like I mentioned, I still want to do Banjo-Kazooie first before going into Yooka-Laylee. And I'm really trying to hold out for the Switch version of Yooka-Laylee, because I think it'll be fun to stream that, or well, maybe stream it, but to play it on the Switch version. But we still don't have a set release date for the Switch version of Yooka-Laylee, so don't know when it's going to come out. But as long as it's taking me to get through Banjo-Tooie and then Banjo-Kazooie, maybe it'll be out by then. Okay, so I got that other alien kid. I believe I've only saved one so far. Yeah, so there's a second one. Okay, I don't know if you remember me telling you that there's one that you have to use Kazooie's hatch ability on. Well, that's what this last one is, so we'll go do that. Feels so rusty, like haven't played Banjo in a while. Been playing a lot of Yooka-Laylee, which isn't really too different. I mean, it really controls just about the same, but it's still just a little bit different. Enough that you can definitely tell there's a bit of a difference. Okay, I don't remember. I know that, okay, the kid's up there, so I need to get to higher ground here. Is that a platform? Yeah. There it is. Okay. Can I land right on the head? Dang it. Alright, warm it up. Wait, I thought that's what I had to do. Cool little alien baby. Mummy? Don't look at me, kid. So cold. Mummy, daddy, me no like cold earthling planet. Okay. Maybe you gotta talk to it first and then do the hatch? Yeah. So you gotta activate it first by talking. There we go. Great. Me nice and toasty now. Time to go home. Just teleports right to where the father is. UFO's gonna come pick them all up and hopefully leave us a jiggy. Not hopefully, I know it will. You've done well, Earthling. but I shall now have to exterminate you all for taking so long. Yeah, have you kids seen my laser anywhere? Ah, must be on the ship. Your race is spared for now, Earthling. Stand clear. Beaming up sequence initiated. Little Jinjo stuffed animal. Or I guess the proper word would be a Jinjo plushie. Since not necessarily everything that's a plush is an animal. And there's the last of the aliens. It's a fun little side quest. I like how they, you know, you first meet them in the 4th world, Jolly Rogers, and then, you know, whatever you do there brings them here. And what's interesting is if you don't do anything with them in Jolly Rogers, like if you don't get their ship out of there, I mean, you won't see them here. You won't have the kids or the father or anything here, so that's pretty cool. Alright, oh no, let's take care of Saberman. Did I do anything with him other than bringing him back to life with Mumbo? I know, because you got to hit him with fire eggs to warm him up, and then you got to carry him, of course, with Banjo. Yeah, shoot a couple of them at him. 3 of them to be exact. That's so much better. Glad to help an old hero. Being frozen for so long has tired me. I need a cup of tea and 40 winks. Could you possibly help me out just one more time? Of course, this sounds like a job for you, Banjo. Can you carry me back to my tent? It's over on the fiery side of the mountain. If it hasn't burnt down by now. Yeah, so we gotta traipse back over here and split up and traipse back as Banjo. Carry old Saberman, I almost forgot his name for a second, and then traipse back over to the fiery side. And maybe by then I'll stop using the word traipse. Come on. Alright. Come on, scoop him up. There we go. That was weird. I don't know why it took so long to scoop him up. Still cracks me up that Banjo can just put all this stuff in his backpack. I mean, scoops up that big kid of Boggies from Witchy World. Scoops up a dinosaur. Scoops up Saberman. I mean, it's crazy. Alright, we want to go to this side. Yeah, because that's his tent right there. And let's see. There we go. I did this one time where I wasn't standing in quite the right spot, like I wasn't close enough to the tent when I let him out, and I had to redo it. My treasure is still here too. You may have it, kind sir. It's a fine golden jigsaw piece, no use to me. I'm hanging up my boots. Here I go, yawning. My goodness. I feel like I remember in the last episode, or one of the last few, I mentioned how I don't understand why every time I start recording, the yawns begin. Perhaps I'll ride on a dolphin. So see, that is a little backstory on that. So he said, perhaps I'll ride on a dolphin. And interesting thing about that is the GameCube, which was the successor to the Nintendo 64, it was actually codenamed the Dolphin. And so, you know, of course, Rare at the time was part of Nintendo. Well, they weren't necessarily part of Nintendo. They were their own thing. But they primarily made stuff for Nintendo. And that was clearly the next move, was for them to come over to the GameCube. Because at this point, this game came out in 2000, so, and the GameCube came out in 2001, so obviously the GameCube had already been in development, but, you know, just under the code name the Dolphin. So that's pretty neat. That was a little Easter egg, like maybe he'll take a ride on a dolphin, but sadly, the history goes that Rare was bought by Microsoft, and they never saw Nintendo consoles again. So the Banjo 3E that we should have had never happened, unfortunately. Okay, so the transformation here, I don't know if I told you or not, is a snowball. This is a pretty neat transformation. I like this one because you notice it starts off with 1 health because you can roll around and get bigger, and as you get bigger your health increases. So there, that's the big snowball. And then if you need to be a little snowball again, because see the big one can't fit inside the tent anymore, you know, you just get hit by somebody or something. So see, each hit you take will make you small again. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, there are a few things that we need to do as the snowball. Well, for one thing, I don't need to be up here. I actually need to go to this side, but I've made myself too big to do it. And that can be tricky sometimes because you can get bigger without meaning to. I think I'm already too big to go through that hole over there. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I'm gonna do this. I should have enough health to get over there. It's gonna be really close. Okay, yeah, that was very close. Yeah. Okay, so there's a big switch up here. I don't know if you saw it before, but it's the train switch, and it's a giant button. So you have to be the big snowball to do it. And of course, you know, not only is everything slippery, but it's a thin ledge. But we did it. I believe that's the sound of a Minjo crying, not a Jinjo. And what do we say about Minjos? They're jerks. Okay, make our way to this side. I don't remember if I got this Jinjo that's down here, because this one, I mean, it's possible to get without the snowball, but you really need to be the snowball to get it. Because of that wind. It's a green one. Come on. Oh, got it. Oh, and that was the last of the greens. So, oh, come on, camera. So we completed the greens. Got another Jiggy for that, so that's awesome. Okay, now we need to go up there, but there's no way to get up there from here, so we need to warp. And yeah, a giant snowball can warp, but the big Tyrannosaurus, I don't know why I said it all out like that, but the big T-Rex from Pterodactyl Land couldn't warp. I mean, I guess he is bigger than this giant snowball, but still. Okay. Not a big distance you had to travel, but big enough. Okay. So it's another big switch that we gotta hit. There we go. Now you can hear a Jiggy. This little oil rig, you can hear it dig up a Jiggy. going down that pipe. It's actually going to the basement of Grunty Industries. Don't actually have to go to Grunty Industries though. I can get it from here, thankfully. And I believe that is all for the snowman, or the snowball. I don't think there's anything else I need to do with him. I think it was just pushing those 2 big buttons and that's it. So, we'll go ahead and transform back. Whoops. Almost got myself too big. Ah, it feels good to be back. In Banjo. Fun game. Okay. So we need to go get that jiggy that we just dug up from the pipeline. That's what I get for trying to go too fast. Don't go too fast or else you'll make silly mistakes that will take even longer. Okay. Split up pad. Cause you can only get this as Banjo by himself. Oh wait. I don't think I've learned that move yet. Let me see. I haven't. That move's on the ice or on the fire side. Okay, so we'll come back to that. We'll go work on some stuff for the fire side. I forgot that I hadn't got that move yet. Actually, I might be able to just go ahead and get it here real quick if I can remember where it is. This one always confused me. Come on. No, there's... Yeah, I need to get down. Ah, I hate those things. Come on. You have to take me down that far? Okay. Follow the music notes. It's usually a good indicator that Jam Jars is near. Oh, man, that was close. Okay, yeah, I've got plenty. Shack Pack. This one makes you safe and small to fit through gaps in a wall. First hold one of the triggers and press right stick down. Protected in liquids, you will be. It's funny because, you know, those things are supposed to rhyme, but... And on the N64, I'm pretty sure they do, but since the button mapping is different with it being on Xbox, it doesn't really rhyme anymore. My God. We got one thing spitting fireballs at me, and then these hot hands. Come on. Wow, I definitely didn't mean for that to happen. I don't even remember where I am. Where is this? Oh, well, there's music notes down here, so... Guess I needed that anyway. How many music notes are we missing here? I know we're still probably missing quite a few. Oh, no, I guess that's it. Okay, still 6 jiggies, 2 honeycomb pieces, a Cheeto page, and 2 Jinjos. I know where one other Jinjo is. Actually, I think I know where both of them are. I can't remember where the other things are, but I'm sure we'll find them. I just figured this, I was already so close to this warp pad, I might as well. Actually, you know what? Now that I have Shack Pack, I should be able to go down here into this boiling water. Oh, no, I can't yet. It's too hot. That's where I gotta do something in the next world. A lot of backtracking in this game. If you don't like backtracking, then yeah, you'll definitely hate that, but I like the backtracking. I like the worlds feeling connected. Okay, now I can go down into this water. This is where we'll get a Jinjo and that fish that, I don't know if you remember, since it's been like a month. Oh, that completed the purple family, so now got another Jinjo, or another Jiggy. But this fish is for Boggy. I don't know if you remember when we went to his igloo, I think he said something about wanting, I don't remember if he said he wanted a fish or if he just said he was really hungry. Maybe he said he could use a hot fish, or I don't know. He said something that pretty much indicates that, oh, that's who that fish is for. Get Kazooie, and let's warp over there to the Icy Side so we can give that fish to Boggy. Where did I warp to? Oh, not the part I wanted to, but yeah, all these Bigfoot guys. Okay, go give Boggy his fish, and we'll get another Jiggy. Family, all they do is burp and eat. There we go. Now he chokes. He's choking on a Jiggy. What was that? Wow, the fish must have swallowed a Jiggy. Well, if it's not edible, I don't want it. Fair enough, Boggy. I'll add it to our collection. Be my guest. I got stuff to watch. He just wants to eat and watch TV and burp. Oh, Boggy. He's annoying, though, in Banjo-Kazooie. He's still fat, but he's not quite as large as he is in this. But you have to, like, do this sled race. You have to race him. And he can be kind of annoying. Okay, so now I can split up and go grab that Jiggy as Banjo. At least I know I don't have to worry about the music notes since we got them all now. Alright, good old Shack Pack. And there actually is something in Grunty Industries that we do need to go back for to use this ability. You remember, I know I mentioned it before, but that one Jiggy that you're not supposed to get yet, but I did that little trick getting across that green, like, poison liquid. Well, yeah, there's the Jiggy that's underneath the liquid that you can only get by doing that Shack Pack move. Oops. Alright, let's get out of here. We got stuff to take care of on the fire side. I think that's really about it on the Icy Side for now. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't remember if I hit the train switch up here in the fire side yet. I don't think I have. But usually that's one of the first things I do, so I very well could have whenever I first got here. I hate these guys. Oh, you won't get off my back. Well, that was good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go into the Coliseum, I guess. I'm not doing the Coliseum kickball right now. Probably gonna have to, like, devote an entire episode just to that. Okay. Why aren't you climbing up there, Banjo? What in the world is going on here? I'm pushing the button that he uses to get up, but he won't get up there. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Alright, we'll just do it the long way, I guess. See, it's the... I can't believe... Are you... You gotta be kidding me. Of course. I hate that Coliseum, and now you know why. Wow. I can't believe that. That is something else. Oh, it's not so much that I hate the Coliseum. I mean, I do, but I hate those like statue guys. Yeah, you're not a white Jinjo. I already got that one. You're a Minjo. But I hate these guys that spit the fire. I think this connects to Mayhem Temple. Yeah. Again, these worlds are all interconnected. It's awesome. I love it. But a lot of people don't. Like, a lot of people hate Banjo-Tooie because of all the backtracking and the interconnectivity. I just don't see how, like, what's not to love about it? I think it's awesome. But that's just eggs. I don't need that. What's in here? Oh yeah, I need this. But not yet, because the platforms aren't raised. But that's one of our other Jinjos. Now I just gotta try to remember how to raise that platform. Let's see. Been a while since I've done this one. Claw climber boots, maybe? Yeah. Ah. There it is. Cool. So we can go get that Jinjo. Looks orange. I think that'll complete that Jinjo family too. Man, what are the odds of that? Completing 3 Jinjo families all at the same time? Now he's trying to be a blue Jinjo. Hate those Minjos. God, I hate those things with a passion. And why is Banjo not going up there? I don't get it. I've never had a problem getting up there. There. Good grief. Of course. Okay, I really hope that I have some yellow feathers, because that's what you gotta use to get through here. Okay. Yeah. Cool. another Jiggy. What's that? 3? Just in this one episode, we completed 3 Jinjo families. That is crazy. Alright. You want some of this? You'll... Come on. Yeah. Give me those honeycombs. Alright. Now the fun begins. Yeah, this is not a fun one. Because of that. Gosh. Look at that. You can't do anything. Gosh, I hate those things. Okay. This is ridiculous. Had enough of these guys. I think I think that I can get rid of them with a grenade. Yeah. Now, they will regenerate, of course. Okay. But I think I've got enough time to hopefully get up there before it regenerates. Maybe not. Man! He regenerated fast. Boy, you gotta be quick. These things don't mess around, that's for sure. Okay. It's probably going to be the last jiggy that I do for the night. Oh, I can't go over there yet because I think my timer is about to go off. But I don't want to stop in the middle of a challenge, so we'll just do this one and then we'll call it good. Well, I'll at least attempt it. I can usually do it, but sometimes stupid random stuff can happen that kind of mess it up. Okay. So these are just... Turn that off. So these are just basic switches that you have to press. There's banjo switches that only he can push, and then kazooie switches that only she can push. Okay, okay. Well, she's stuck, so... Man, what is going on tonight? Okay. And what I'm doing is coming over here to this flight pad that's here on the end of this place, because it makes it a lot easier to do if you can get up there to the Coliseum. Get to the switch. I don't know which one was where her first one is. I think it's that one. Yeah. Okay. The banjos should be over, I believe. The one that I just tried to grab a second ago. Yeah. Okay. As long as everything goes smoothly, then we can probably pull this one off. Okay, one more for Kazooie, I believe. I think it's down below. It's like way down there. Oh, no, there wasn't one more for Kazooie. That's weird. I really thought there was. I don't know why I was thinking that for some reason. Thought there were just more than that. Okay. Seems like a good place to stop now. Okay, so it was a pretty good episode, especially for the fact that I haven't had one in like a month, but we got a few jiggies, completed a couple things, got a bunch of stuff from the Jinjos, and of course, we still got more stuff to do on the fire side. Not a whole lot. Aside from the Coliseum kickball, I'm confident that we'll complete everything else in the next episode. Maybe I'll get lucky on the kickball and only have to do it one time. I know I've gotten lucky on some of the other things, but I'm not holding my breath on it. I don't know when the next episode is going to be, but it's definitely not going to be a month from now. So hopefully we'll have one out tomorrow to keep an eye out for it. And again, check out my update video that I posted a couple days ago if you haven't already. Got some good stuff that I talk about in there. But anyway, as usual, we've got the whole playlist right here. If you've missed any and you want to catch up, and then previous video, which I'm sure you already saw since it was a month ago. And then down here is our Patreon. Talked about it in the update video. Check it out if you want. Down here, subscribe if you haven't already. Here's our social media links. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.